number of people filing for unemployment continues to increase. And this tops our news making national headlines this morning. First-time jobless claims totaled 742,000 for the week. That's according to the Labor Department. And that's about 30,000 more filings than economists expected. Continuing claims dropped by nearly 430,000, marking a pandemic-era low at 6.37 million. An NBC News tally confirms 185,527 new COVID-19 cases in the U.S. on Thursday, and that claims a new single-day record. New reported infections topping 170,000 for the second time, deaths crossing 250,000, and hospitalizations are setting a new record for the 9th day in a row. The rising toll has led to a new round of restrictions, school closures, and suspended sports activities across the country. And as the Thanksgiving holiday approaches, doctors and government officials are asking people to stay home and keep celebrations to a minimum, warning that gathering with even one other household is too much of a risk. A historic first statewide audit of paper ballots in Georgia on Thursday upheld the results of the presidential race. Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger announced the results of the risk-limiting audit of Georgia's presidential contest, which upheld and reaffirmed the original outcome produced by the machine tally of votes cast. Due to the tight margin of the race and the principles of risk-limiting audits, this audit was a full manual tally of all votes cast. The audit confirmed that the original machine count accurately portrayed the winner of the election as Joe Biden. That's according to the secretary. Now to the presidential transition and the very different ways that President Trump and President-elect Biden are moving forward. Today, the president is set to meet with Republican legislative leaders from Michigan as he continues to challenge the results of the election, while Biden will meet with congressional Democratic leaders in Delaware. Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
For example,
President-elect Biden and President Trump both holding meetings today with very different missions. The president-elect hosting congressional Democratic leaders Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer to talk COVID relief, with cases hitting another record high and hospitals reaching capacity. The White House Coronavirus Task Force yesterday holding its first briefing since July. Meanwhile, the president has invited Michigan's Republican legislative leaders to the White House as his campaign tries to overturn election results in that state, where Biden leads by more than 150,000 votes. Biden warning of a dangerous message to the American people.
I think they're witnessing incredible irresponsibility, incredibly damaging messages being sent to the rest of the world about how democracy functions.
President Trump's legal advisors, including Rudy Giuliani, continuing to push an unproven conspiracy of voter fraud.
They made significant mistakes, like all crooks do, and we caught them.
Giuliani refusing to give reporters evidence to back up his claims that have been falling flat in the courts. The campaign withdrawing a lawsuit in Michigan just yesterday. Republican senators now weighing in. Ben Sasse saying, quote, wild press conferences erode public trust, adding we are a nation of laws, not tweets. Senator Mitt Romney accusing the president of resorting to, quote, overt pressure on state and local officials to subvert the will of the people. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.